I am currently holding in my hand a Dubai chocolate cotton candy tub.
Is that what Christmas is, or largely what Christmas is all about?
Making it too extreme of a resolution or too extreme of a goal can actually put you off. And that's why you start small and you go, this is where I want to get. It's feasible. So pick up your jacket. And I was like, my jacket? She mentioned something about you getting us some jackets. And I said, it's here? She said, yeah, it's on the couch. You're the medium. And I'm like, oh, sweet. Okay. And I went and threw it on and it's pretty cool.
Did it fit?
Yes, the medium's perfect. And I was intending for it to be a little bit bigger because I didn't want it too snug. So the medium is perfect.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. So if you wanted it snug, you had actually had a small?
Yes.
A
And it
small
would have
would
still
work?
fit, but I like wearing a shirt or a hoodie underneath the jacket. So thank you.
Well, that is a hoodie, I thought.
I guess it's like, yeah, I guess I always, it is a hoodie, but whenever you zip up, I call it a jacket at that point.
Got it. Got it. Cool.
And since it's a zip, it's like a zip up hoodie.
Well, just in case you're wondering, we're talking about a bearskin, which I saw an ad on somewhere in the social media world. And when I saw it, I was like, ooh, that's going to be a good one to give to my sons for their Christmas. And so they just came in.
That was
The
quite the
weird,
surprise.
well, the funny part is the ad, this was 2 weeks before Christmas. It said, I can still get them there before Christmas. So make the order today. And I made the order and they ghosted me.
Ooh.
So I thought all that money was down the drain. Kid you not, they flat out ghosted me. And then I started seeing all these bad testimonies online. But the bad testimonies were not, those testimonies were not about the product. They were about the service.
Gotcha.
And getting ghosted because the company bit off so much more than it ever anticipated. As a matter of fact, they got so flooded with orders that they didn't call anybody. It was kind of sad and okay. They kept their end of the deal, and that's all I care about. I hope they're
you got them. You got them, and they are nice. So are one of them yours?
No, one Dan's, one yours,
Okay.
one Levi's.
Okay.
And and it's supposed to be well insulated.
It certainly is.
A great warmth provider as far as and if you make it an underlayer for a bigger coat,
It's
and
like a fleece
obviously
material.
very good. And it's got amazing pockets.
Yep, the pockets did not disappoint, and I'm still finding them, I believe. So
good, I like it.
Yeah,
all right,
thank
cool.
you.
Please let me know your thoughts. And by the way, if for some reason it doesn't turn out to be that great of a jacket, I'd like to know, because online, what's the word for it? Testimonials and or rebukes are valued in today's world, obviously. And I want to save other people the sad reality of this company is a little bit overcommitted, right? And it's not just overcommitted. The product is either good or bad.
If you have something to say, give your opinion on it, and that way people know.
Heck yeah. Yeah,
from a customer's
honestly,
point of view.
Heck yeah.
Well, everyone, welcome into another episode of Duo Jive. We are still chugging along. We did miss a week. This is actually a week delayed right after Christmas, but we're still in between New Year's. So we posted Christmas Day. I think that was our last episode that was posted, and then we were supposed to follow up with another episode. We dropped the ball completely. I dropped the ball. I'm going to be honest. We had the time.
We were enjoying Christmas. I mean,
we did. Yes.
Yeah.
That was a time for friends and family. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yep.
And we were delayed a day from when we were supposed to podcast yesterday, life and all that. So, but here we are. We're back at it.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Like I was saying, welcome back. Welcome to this week's episode of Duo Jive. Whether you're tuning in for the first time or have listened to all, 33 episodes. Thank you, by the way.
Wait a minute. Yesterday it was only like 10.
It's already 34, or we're on 34, so 33 episodes previous.
Is insane. I like it. Well, then that's got to mean we've been talking about something. But according,
you'd think.
Well, but according to, what was it? Was it ChatGPT or something like that? We now are wearing the moniker of.
You lost me.
What? No, no, we are.
Oh, you give me
Yes,
to dial back in. Okay, yeah. Well, we're Wyoming's #1 podcast for questionable
yes.
advice, accidental wisdom, and deeply unnecessary storytelling. You had to give me a
Yeah.
sec. I caught up.
No, it's not a problem. I didn't frame it very well, but you picked it up, and I'm very happy about that. Especially the accidental wisdom. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I just feel like accidental wisdom is really good stuff.
It fits
So
in there occasionally.
absolutely, and then some
And before
accidental
we get
wisdom.
into it, make sure to check out our socials, whether you're checking us,
Hmm.
listening to us on
Come on.
any of the podcast platforms. Make sure to shoot a subscribe, a like, a follow. Thank you very much. We greatly appreciate it. And
Yes.
check out our socials so that way you can see what's popping and what cool clips we have going on from previous
Whoop.
episodes
Yeah.
and to keep in touch,
Amen. Right on. Yeah.
like you were
It's fun.
saying.
I just totally reminded myself of another podcaster, but I did what I almost said. Yeah. Do you know
And
who
that's
that is?
another podcast. I don't. I'm not familiar. There's a lot of podcasts out there.
There are, and I love podcasts, especially when they're entertaining. Kind of like ours is, by the way. Hint, hint. But Hodge Twins. I'm a big fan.
I actually know who the Hodge twins are.
Right.
Yeah, they're
Right.
one of the top. Yeah,
You
they're
know, and
good.
they'll be talking and they'll go up, be like, yeah, or something like that. I can't really replicate it. That's good because it's their deal, but that's what it made me think of.
Mm. Gonna have to come up with your own.
But yeah,
Maybe not
absolutely.
that in that realm, but I think you just did it. Absolutely. I think that's it right there. Or super stinking fantastic. One of the two.
Uh-huh. Yep. And I've lately been doing a lot of abso-freaking-lutely when it comes to some online stuff I've been sharing.
Mm.
But that's a whole nother conversation because people love what I share on the internet spaces.
I don't know what you're talking about. Love?
I have a lot of fun with it.
That's
I
good.
do. Yeah.
It's the
And
beauty of social media.
I like being my own person. Some people are kind of, like, dang, bro, and I have
Well,
fun
other
with that.
than that, how was your week?
So my week has been amazing. Now, of course, I just worked 3 days and I'm off, right? Because nobody's working tomorrow, except if you're in a gas station or a retail space of some kind, that doesn't observe or make a big deal out of New Year's Day. But that being said, it's been a good week, and it started
Good.
off with a bang, and that bang is
What
that I was with my family, of course, celebrating Christmas.
for Christmas? Yes, for Christmas.
Yes, absolutely. And, I milked it all the way up until Sunday midday. We went out for breakfast and enjoyed a small time of worship together as a family. And life doesn't get much better than that. It's part of the reason why I'm one of the richest guys in the world that I know of,
Man,
you know? So I took full advantage of that, big time advantage of that. And then, came back to the big city of Denver, Aurora, more specifically, and even got a chance to go sign a new lease on a new RV space. I'm going to move my RV over to this new place tomorrow. Pretty excited about that.
wow.
Yeah.
That is an eventful week. First Christmas, traveling, family,
Yes.
moving, going to work a little bit in there.
Yep. Yep. And got some really good news at work. I mean, they've really added to the scope of this project and expanded pretty significantly what the scope time frame would be. I think we were scheduled to do a wrap around March, April, May of 27 or later in 27. Now it's being pushed to November 28.
Whoa, that's over a year.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to be in this area apparently another roughly 3 years, which only means that I'm going to be close to my family and working at the same time, which is not something I've been able to do a lot of lately. So I'm very
Mhm.
excited about that.
Man, can't
Yep.
complain whenever you get a cush gig like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty blessed. What about your week? How was yours?
It was pretty good. I got 10 days off, and when I tell you they felt like a blink of an eye, I can't believe I'm
Yes.
already back at work. What's really
What?
weird is I don't know if I'm back at work or it's like a limbo state, that weekend. I mean, who agrees? And I'm going to get back. I'm going to go I'm gonna get into this here shortly, but just a little
Okay.
teaser.
Okay.
I did go back to work for 3 days right in between New Year's and then Christmas, and, it's just one of those times where, am I at work? Or you kinda just show 'em face.
Oh, okay. We got to talk about that, no doubt.
Mhm. But yeah, it was
So,
a good one. I celebrated with you Christmas just the same. Went and did some exploring, a lot of just spending time at home, much needed. Very, very quick blink of an eye, little Christmas vacation, and then got to celebrate Christmas, which was always a blast. Opening
very good.
presents and way too much food.
Uh-huh. Huh. Yeah. Well, yeah, but isn't that what Christmas is, or largely what Christmas is all about? I mean, look at my
I
face.
believe so.
It's kind of, I feel like Christmas just
I
in my
think that's how heads
face.
are supposed to be shaped. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I don't know. It's just, I'm not used to seeing it this round lately. I'm starting to look, I'm starting to look my age though.
Start doing some neck
And,
crunches. That might help.
but thank you.
No?
Thank you though. It was a good idea.
Yeah.
What are neck crunches anyway?
I have no idea. That was just kinda throwing it out there.
No. So
You
I
actually
use the
can't tone a specific part of your body? I'm not gonna get into that rabbit hole. That's a deeply
what?
unnecessary storytelling right there, but
You
you
got to
can't
say the
tone your
question
body.
once. You can't tone your body.
Like, if you work out your chest and you try to like, if you're trying to burn fat on your chest by working it out, it's not gonna burn fat there.
No, 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 no. You got to lose the fat. You got to lose the fat.
Yes.
Your body has to function every day like it should, burning
Mhm.
that fat, right? Using that fat. And no, I agree wholeheartedly. Now, however, if you don't work out your chest, it's going to look like a really skinny little thing, when you
Yes,
do
you
lose
won't
the
have any
fat,
muscle.
right?
I
No,
guess I should
exactly. No
rephrase, you
definition.
can't tone, but you can't focus on losing fat in specific parts of your body by working out. The fat will
It,
loss will
it,
happen naturally. Different people have different body types, and those body types handle fat differently, but you can't focus on a specific part of your body to lose fat on.
well, so if I use an ab roller all the time. So if I'm doing that daily and I'm using it faithfully, right? And doing it often, it's helping in the fat loss, right? It's helping.
Yes, it
Am
is,
I?
but it's not making it to where you're losing fat mostly in your abs, your abdomen, your core.
No, 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 but it is toning that area up. So when the fat is
Yes.
finally gone, I no longer have a one pack.
Yeah, it's a six pack. Hey man, progress.
It's been since I was 20 years old that I've had that. Long
Man,
time ago. Yeah. And being in ministry early in my life, man, did that ever wreck any kind of a physique I had.
that's a dangerous game because ministry is big into fellowshipping with food.
Man, yes. Amen, brother. It's
Mm.
fact. And I was into it. I was a
Yeah, oh yeah,
I was a
it's easy to
practicing
do.
fellowshipper, if you will. Well, and Jesus did it a lot as well. It just he did it with different things. And no doubt not as
Mhm.
frequently, and no doubt not as what do we have a tendency to do as Americans? Indulge heavily, overindulging. Yeah. I think that's probably what was going on. I wasn't there, so I don't know, but I'm just thinking out loud.
Maybe. We'll have to ask him.
And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and ask now. Not right this
Okay.
second, but as I'm praying, I'm going to bring it up. By the way, God, did you? Did you really? I mean, or did you not? Really? I don't know. It just kind
I
of
think it was just
seems
easier
like
back then. That day and age was a period of time where they didn't have the carbs that we do now and the processed foods, so it's a little bit easier and harder to
yes,
actually gain fat.
yes. And they ate a lot of olives and dates, things that are really good for you and
Fruits,
help you.
veggies.
Yes, yes, absolutely. It's kind of crazy to think about how the diet has changed.
Speaking of olives and dates, what
Yeah.
new dessert did you try this week?
Well, it was kind of extensive when it comes to trying. And I don't know, was anything really new? I can't say that it was new. Let me
Well, I
think.
mean, you tried more crumble cookies, so you know that there was something new there. But it's been kind of a cliche for us at this
Yeah.
point because that's all we've been doing is crumble cookies.
Yeah, I've been making a lot of trips home, and as a result, I always bring
Some
some
crumble.
crumbs. Yeah, some crumble home
The new
with me.
flavor of the weeks.
Yes, absolutely. What is the new flavor this week, by the way?
I have no idea. I'm scared to look.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Yep, and I'm with you. I am with you on that. But I mean, of course, we did pies.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of
Christmas
pie.
necessity.
Yes, and of course, Becky's. What is that? Mini pie? Is that a
Yeah,
mini?
it's themed from The Help. It's a
Yes.
Minnie's pie. So a lot of people out there,
Yes.
if you're familiar with The Help, she does not put all of the ingredients into this pie,
Well,
but
there's one
it's
primary
themed after
ingredient
that.
that's not in it. That's right.
Yes, yes. It's really good.
Yeah. But you still find yourself wanting to say, my gosh, what's in this? Right? This is so good. Just like
Mm-hmm.
they did in the show, The Help. Regrettably, the pie was really good because she was using an ingredient that we wouldn't dare have in anything now. But and if you know what we're talking about, you'll really get a kick out of that. But no, of course I did get some mini pie, and that was fantastic. And of course, Tiffany's killer drink sipping chocolate
That
was
was
like,
my honorable mention. I had an honorable mention, so that's not my go-to dessert of the week, but I had to throw that out there right there with you. Tiffany's French style hot chocolate stole the show this weekend.
yep,
I had
yep,
so many glasses. It was super thick. If you're out there and you've never had a French style sipping hot cocoa, it almost is like an espresso shot of hot chocolate because it's extra thick and extra chocolatey. I'm talking to the
yeah,
extreme in a
yeah.
good way.
And
And it was good.
well, crazy enough, it's too rich to digest or partake in more than a little cup this big.
Yes.
It's really that rich. And so that was the one of the big ones for this week. I did three and a half, roughly three and a half, four of them, the shots over the course of the week, and that was all I could do because of how rich it was. That being said, though, I enjoyed every second of it, and
Me
it made
too.
made up for a bunch of different things. I don't remember what other desserts I may have partook.
Well,
I
I
was
actually tried one in particular that kind of it was new in regards to the type of dessert and the flavor wasn't that new. But I think you'll be interested to hear what it is.
I'm very interested.
All
So
right.
hit me. No, no idea.
So it's a Dubai flavored pizookie, which is it's a pizza cookie that is done in a BJ's brew house. I think it's called a BJ's brew house. So it's like their staple. So like whenever you go to a Chili's, you get the chips and salsa or the triple dipper.
Right.
The
Yeah, you
staple at
wouldn't think of
BJ's
going with that.
brew house, yeah, exactly. The BJ's brew house staple is the pizookie, and they have a bunch of different flavors. And it just so happens that they have a Dubai chocolate flavored pizookie. So I got best of both worlds.
So BJ's Brew House. Now I know of a BJ's restaurant.
Yes, restaurant and
That
brew house,
okay,
tap house,
okay,
whatever.
yeah. Well, not Chicago, but it's along the same lines. Chicago, it's
It's
like Chicago pizza
yeah,
is
similar.
kind of a brew
It's
house.
like it's like it falls in that realm of Chili's, Applebee's type of deal. A little bit fancier, I'd say. There's a couple up by you in Denver. That's actually where we tried it, and to my surprise, I was like, "Man, I've never tried a Pizookie. I'm gonna try one." And they had Snickerdoodle, they had vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, a bunch of these, all of these custom Moose Tracks, Reese's, all these different flavored Pizookies, and then
My
they
my
had a custom Dubai chocolate, and I was like, "Yep, that's
my
happening
my
right now."
my. Okay, so Bazookies
Pizookie,
is the name of the dessert at
yes,
BJ's
and they have
Brew
a whole
House.
bunch. Yep,
There's a couple here in Denver,
there are.
and they had a Dubai flavored bazooki, which is something I must, absolutely must try
I'd
tomorrow.
highly recommend it. If I were to rate this Pizookie, so one thing that they did slack on was these Pizookies, they kind of go to the extremes because they do the Pizookie in like a skillet or like a plate to where it's like this massive cookie pizza style and in a skillet, and then they put 2 dollops of your ice cream flavor of choice, and then they cover it in hard shell chocolate. So that way it kind of stays pristine in these two little ice cream rounded balls, and then you crack into it and then it's got all the toppings to go with it. They were out of the hard shell chocolate, so they only had to use chocolate syrup. It
Okay.
diluted the experience just ever so minimally, and I feel like if they had the hard shell chocolate, it would have knocked it out of the park. So I'm gonna have to go back so I can attempt to try the proper way. It was good. I'm gonna have to highly recommend.
So
7 out of 10.
should I? The question then is, should I wait until you are back in town, or should I go ahead and try it out?
I think you're gonna have to test it out for yourself, and then when we come up, we go try it again because they have a good
Fair
amount
enough.
of Pazookies. We can
Well,
try
yeah, the
multiples here.
Dubai. I mean, I have to try the Dubai. I mean,
Well, then I would start with that, and that is a seasonal one, so I'd recommend going sooner than later just so you can catch
okay.
it before it disappears.
So let me type this in because otherwise it will become a foregone concept. But BJ's Brew House, Brew
While you're
House.
doing that,
Yep.
yeah, while you're typing that in, if you guys have had BJ's or had the Pazookies, I know they're kind of like popping off right now. I've been seeing videos here and there. That's actually what enticed me to the idea of going to the BJ's Brewhouse. What are your guys' favorite BJ Pazookies? If you have one, let us know in the comments. Let us know what you guys think. Are they good? I like the one that I got. It was pretty decent. Definitely, I'd probably try a new flavor. Always branching out. Try a new flavor for the
Sure.
next time we go. But
Sure.
I'm curious to see what Chris's is and what your guys's are as far as your favorite BJ's Pizookie.
Yes. Yes. Well, I will be reporting on that next episode for sure.
Looking forward to it. Yeah, but that was definitely my dessert of the week, which that one was a fun one because it was something new. I've never been to a BJ's, so new restaurant, new dessert. Dubai chocolate, can't go wrong with that. I mean, of course, I also had a Dubai chocolate brownie from Crumble this week because I am addicted to those, and that's actually what made me get the Dubai chocolate Pizookie because of how good that brownie is and how much I like Dubai chocolate. Apparently I like Dubai chocolate more than I realized because if you're watching on YouTube, I am currently holding in my hand a Dubai chocolate cotton candy tub, which I haven't tried yet.
Was a
I
gift
don't know what.
in
Yes,
honor
I
of
don't know what to think of
Rob's.
it.
Yeah. Well, oh, you haven't tried it yet.
No, I haven't tried it yet, and I don't know what to think of it. I'm kind of nervous because cotton candy is sweet, but pistachio is very not sweet. I mean, I
Well,
guess it is sweet, but like in a nutty way, right? So how could this cotton candy taste?
you
I'm gonna have
should
to
do it
report
now.
on that next week.
You should do it now.
Live taste testing?
Absolutely. I mean, come on.
Well, I have to get this open real quick. You're gonna have to.
Well, sure, but I'm here. I am speaking on behalf of the audience when I can only imagine they're thinking exactly the same thing that I was trying to suggest, and that is, if you're going to try, who in the heck, who could possibly, in our listening audience, have a Dubai cotton candy? Think about that. Dubai, is it Dubai chocolate or Dubai? Yeah,
Yes,
Dubai
Dubai
chocolate.
chocolate cotton candy,
My stars. I
pistachio,
want to taste.
creamy pistachio cotton candy.
I want a
It's
taste of it now.
it smells chocolatey.
Well, that's cool. I don't know. It could be weird too because it's cotton candy.
It is
Dun,
cotton candy, and
dun,
I'm gonna have
dun,
to just take a piece
dun,
off
dun.
here.
Now you got to taste a little bit
Here
of
we are.
the pistachio's got to be in the middle. It's green.
Oh, you're
Hello.
right. Yeah, I guess
So
so. So
you got to get
I
some
guess I'm gonna
a
assume
smidge
that's
of
the
that.
chocolate.
Yep. So you got the top layer, and the middle layer is the green layer, no doubt referring to the pistachio, and it may even have a different flavor. I'm sure it will. Although it's hard to imagine cotton candy having a different flavor. I've never tasted
Right.
cotton candy with different flavors ever, and I've had
I'm
way
about to
too.
find out.
Now, does
All
the
right, here we
bottom?
go.
Wait a minute. Does the bottom layer represent graham?
I don't think so. I think it's just Dubai chocolate pistachio, and it's got the two of the same, and then the middle one is the pistachio, or
What is
supposed to
it?
be the pistachio. It might be
What is it?
honestly the same.
What is it? Is it
I'm about
not?
to find out.
Is it not worth
I've
tasting the
got the
entire
two.
grain?
So you're saying I need to go all the way to the bottom and
Well,
get the third one as
yes.
well?
Yeah, let's take a vote right now. If you want to see him try all three flavors, raise your hands. See, look at that, man. It's unanimous. It's unanimous. What are you smiling about?
All right. Now I've
But
got
if,
all three. I've got the
yes,
biggest clump of cotton candy here. I'm just going in. I'm going in.
that's it, man. That is it. Oh, you put the whole thing. Oh my God, he didn't take a bite, ladies and gentlemen. He put the whole thing in his mouth. Of course, it's gone just like that because it's cotton candy.
I
What was
taste
the
no pistachio.
Oh my. Now, on
All
behalf
chocolate.
of, on what? Just chocolate? You taste
All
chocolate?
chocolate.
So, on behalf of the audience, I'm going to make another request, my friend. And that is, yes, you got to take a nibble of the green just to see if it was
Okay.
supposed to taste like pistachio. Look at that. Don't put the whole
Let's
thing
see
in your
here.
mouth.
I've got
That's
the.
going to hurt me
I'm not gonna go that crazy.
to watch. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. All right.
Little piece here
Now
of
he's
the
trying.
pistachio, supposedly.
Yes. Yeah, he's eating the green by itself so he can tell if it was supposed to be pistachio in any way, shape, or form or fashion. And
Tastes
does it?
like pistachio.
By so, did the chocolate taste? Did the first bite that you took, taste like Dubai? I know you said it tasted
No,
like
it tasted
chocolate.
like chocolate and pistachio.
Oh, really? So,
Mm.
so chocolate pistachio is distinct enough. Is that the top one?
Yep, that was the top one.
Boy, and was that chocolate? Did it
It
taste
was
like
all
the?
chocolate.
Okay, did it
No.
taste like?
So I think it tasted like chocolate, like you're almost like fake chocolatey flavoring, and then the middle one tastes just like pistachio.
Okay, so did it taste like
I've
Dubai?
got cotton candy.
No.
So I think the where it's lacking the Dubai is the kataifi or the knifey or the crunchy bits. There's no crunchy bits in there.
Well, you how do you do it though? How could you do it without ruining maybe or diluting or
That's for the
making?
cotton candy enthusiast to figure out. My job was to taste test, and I don't taste any Dubai. I taste chocolate and I taste pistachio, and I've got cotton candy fingers.
You got to lick
Give
them
me
off.
one moment here while I'm off
No, no,
camera.
no, 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 no. You got to lick them off, Butta. So, ladies and gentlemen, Noah just tried Dubai chocolate cotton candy. And for what it's worth, it was an enjoyable experience to watch it. I don't think you should lick your fingers off screen, man. I think you should just go ahead and indulge in licking fingers right in front of everybody because that's part of the
It's too
experience.
late.
It's cotton candy.
It's
It's
too
part
late.
of the experience. And by the way, he had a green tongue after this experience, so it must have been pretty formidable colors. See, am I right? Am I right?
I
But
did.
we found out that the top layer of the Dubai chocolate cotton candy was chocolate, and the middle layer that was green was indeed supposed to taste like pistachio. What
Pistachio
about
is spot
what about
on.
what about?
Well, let me see. I'm gonna guess the problem why I didn't taste the pistachio the first time was because I did both layers
Uh huh.
and it
You
overpowered the pistachio.
okay? Maybe that is the other flavor you were looking for.
It's just chocolate.
It's just chocolate. Well, I
Now we
have
know.
been disappointed this evening. Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, I still, the idea of getting chocolate and pistachio flavored cotton candy, that's pretty remarkable and kind of impressive.
It is. It's
Are
also a
you,
gimmick.
well, I'm sure. Isn't most anything anymore? Yep. Are you glad that you got to experience the Dubai chocolate cotton candy?
I think so. I think that was extra memorable because it was on camera, so I get to live with that forever now. And so do you guys, so thanks for being a part of that. If you get it, just be warned there's no Dubai. It is all I need to get some of that crunchy, like the kataifi or knifey,
Yes.
whatever it is, kataifi.
Yes.
Need to throw that in there for the crunch
That's
because otherwise it's lacking and it tastes like chocolate pistachio.
well, but how can you imitate the crunch in cotton candy? You
You throw
can't.
it in there. You just yeah, you can. You just put it in between each of the layers.
But it's gonna get it's going to cause the cotton candy to dissolve anytime
You
it
think?
yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Hmm.
well, throw some if you've got some nuts in the house, throw some nuts in there and watch what happens. Let it sit overnight, and it's gonna be like, oh, well, that turned into a pretty sticky, nasty mess.
You're probably right. Yeah,
Yep,
it's gonna
because of the oils that are in the
Yep.
peanut.
Yep, you're right.
Said with that being said, it was probably as good as it could possibly be considering what it is, right?
I guess so. I wouldn't say no Dubai chocolate pistachio. I would say chocolate pistachio wannabe Dubai.
Well, so they took chocolate pistachio flavorings, put them in those two different colored cotton candies, stuck them in there, and decided it would be good because Dubai chocolate is extremely popular right now, justifiably so. Am I right?
Yeah,
So,
very much. I mean,
yeah.
they're putting Dubai in everything, even though they don't know what Dubai is. And that is exactly what just happened here.
Well, thank you very much for giving us or sharing with us that experience. I don't
What
believe
can I say?
anybody. I really don't believe anybody listening to us right now or watching us is going to be able to say, you know what, I got some Dubai chocolate cotton candy. I'm going to go eat mine, or has done it
Mm-hmm.
already, for that matter, right? It's going to
It
be
was a stocking stuffer, so.
really, that's what it was? A stocking
Mm-hmm.
stuffer? Dang.
That it was.
Well, congratulations and thank you. We need to do that again
Mm-hmm.
sometime.
Well, now we know.
Yep.
If
Yep.
it's here whenever you get back, I'll let you also have a taste test as well.
Well, you know what's
But
funny
yeah, there's
about the
my
whole thing?
well, I had 3 different desserts this week.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
had the honorable mention, the hot chocolate or hot cocoa, and then the
Shipping truck.
Pazuki, and then the Dubai style
But wait a
cotton
minute.
candy. So quite a
But
bit.
wait a minute. There's more. I
Is
think, if
there?
I'm not mistaken, somebody made you a pie for Christmas. Specifically,
That's
you.
right, and I am dropping the ball massively by not throwing that in there because
Okay, okay, okay.
I guess I have 2 honorable mentions.
Yes, you do. And so that she doesn't know, let's start the conversation off with you talking, of course. Oh yeah, but you know what? I got to be able to talk about one other one that was really one of my favorites, right?
Oh yeah,
Started off with
let's
that
restart it.
peanut
I'll just
chocolate.
cut this part. Yeah.
Exactly. Pick that part out, but not
But oh
really.
yeah, so like I was saying, this flavor right here, this was the top of my dessert list, which was a
Dude,
dessert, and it really was. I'm gonna be
really?
honest. It was. I'm still living off of it currently.
What?
It was
What?
a homemade Reese's Silk Reese's Nutella peanut butter pie that was homemade by Tiffany for me for Christmas because that's all I truly wanted because my inner fat kid was coming out, and
You're in her fat
it
kid.
was amazing.
Well,
It is amazing.
knowing how much you love peanut butter, I mean, come on. That said Noah, if pies could talk, I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure it was even talking to you before you ate it. Okay, so
A
you
couple
say you're
people
still
asked me to bring it by so I could share, and I dare not. I dare not do that.
good. Good for you. I'm proud of you. By the way,
Mm,
you said you're still living off of it? How does that work?
I am. It's only halfway eaten. It's only been halfway eaten so far. I
Okay.
can't consume enough of it for it to disappear, and I'm not crazy enough to eat a whole pie in one day. I
Uh-huh.
should, but
Uh-huh. Well,
it's a
that's
lot of
like the
pie.
sipping, it's like sipping chocolate, right? She had this cute little, what do you call it, crock pot, cute little crock pot full of sipping chocolate. Could have eaten as much as I wanted to. And I tried. But, I mean, you can only digest so much in a day because of how rich it
And there was
is
still so much left.
and
Yeah.
filling. And there was still a lot left. Yes, absolutely. So
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I totally get it. Because peanut butter is totally you. I can only imagine what that was like for you.
It was good
Well,
stuff. So
well, congratulations.
there's a few desserts. It was a good Christmas week. It was a good dessert week when it comes to Christmas dessert or just desserts in general for the week of Christmas. And now, I mean, tonight is actually we're doing this on the last day of the year. Tomorrow is 2026, which is crazy to I'm gonna
Yes.
have to get used to writing 2026 on everything again. Or
Yeah.
I guess not again, but I'm gonna have to get used to writing the new year all over again, which is 2026.
Yeah. Yep.
So I
Yep.
get to deal with that. Crazy to think it's 2026. And here we are filming on the last day of the year, which is that weird in between Christmas and New Year.
Yes.
And
And yes.
it's kind of weird because there's people are going back to work. A lot of people aren't. So it's kind of a ghost town at work, especially where I work. I'm
I
gonna be
could
honest with you.
imagine.
I think
I could
probably a
imagine.
majority of the people there aren't working,
Yep. I could
but
imagine. Yep.
it was it was a quiet week for me.
Very
Is it
good.
quiet there?
Nope. Not at all. I mean, of course, I'm in a very big, very large town, but it was
Well, now
not.
this is a good question because from my point of view, I mean, you're at this point to where you have the people that aren't working. Now they don't even know what the day of the week it is. I actually ran into that. I had a few of my friends. We went out and we were having dinner, and they didn't work this week or last week. It was a 2 week off stint, and they were like, "What day of the week is it?" And I'm like, "It must be nice, just kind of living life for
I
that
thought
long.
you.
You forget."
I thought you had 10 days off. You had 5 days off, and then 5 more. Is that how it worked?
I had 10. No, I had 10 days off and then I went in for a little 3-day stint and then I'm back on my another holiday break for 5 days.
For 5 days. That's got to be nice.
It was a quick 10 days.
Yeah, no
Yes,
doubt.
it is
Nope.
nice. I
50,
can't
a
complain
quick
even
50.
though I'm going in for 3 days.
Well, it's a quick 18 days when you really think about it. Because when that 5 days is over, you're going to be like, wait a minute. It was just the first, and I was just taking off to
For
celebrate.
real. We were in the middle of December a week ago, and now it's
Yeah,
already the new year.
yeah. That's well, but that's typical of Christmas and New Year. It's that period in time where you just kind of disappear into celebration, and that I have now.
That's what I'm saying. So that's a good point. I mean, like, you got me thinking, are there people, the people that are going to work, are they actually working? Are you actually working this week, or are you just at work?
Well, it's funny that you asked that question because I worked more today than I did in a whole month prior.
You had to squeeze that last little bit in for the last day of the year?
Well, there was so much going on. Being an EHS manager, there are times you know it's coming, that something's going to happen on the site and people are going to be having issues on the site. I just went over, as a matter of fact, and made fun of our iron workers. I made fun of the whole freaking group, and I wanted them to know I was making fun of them because one of their guys actually had the audacity to drop a piece of lumber on his foot to where he couldn't walk for 2 days. Now, how? When you've got steel-toed boots on, which he did, verified, I have steel-toed boots on, how could he possibly? But no. That's not where it stops. See, 2 weeks before that he dropped this piece of lumber on his foot, one of the other guys in their group dropped a barrel of bolts on his foot and made it so that he couldn't walk on it for a couple of days. It's like, dude. And then so I, of course, made fun of them. All right, all of the blank guys of company being omitted for privacy. All of the blank guys are
Now
now
you're
going to
learning.
have, yeah, now they're all going to have to be issued metatarsals and have to wear them on this job that they're on because they apparently want to drop stuff on their feet. They don't have
Yep.
enough sense to
Yep.
get the foot out of the way. So when
Gotta
you got
incorporate
stuff
the
like that,
metatarsals.
right? And so when you got stuff like that going on, and then of course people are wanting to get things done before they leave for the holidays and all that jazz. It just all kind of your weird in between period turned into a weird period of me working for a change.
Right. So it's not everybody.
No, no, it's
Or
not
maybe you're
everybody.
out of the norm. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys actually working the week of New Year's, or the week in between Christmas and New Year's? Are you going to work? Are you taking off time? Are you showing face? Or are you like Chris here, to where you're actually going in and putting in the work last minute, getting it all kind of squared away before the new year?
Staying longer on the job site than usual. Now, people that are hearing this right now are going to be hearing it a couple days after the first. Am I correct? So we're going to be asking that question
I
kind
believe
of.
so, yes.
Yeah, we're asking that kind of past tense. When in between Christmas and New Year, and you should have been relaxing, disappearing into nothingness, were you working like me? That's the question that has to be asked. Or were you actually accomplishing it? I know somebody that every year doesn't work the last 2 weeks of the year. Every year. You know them too. And
That is a smart move. Yeah.
yeah, it is. It's pretty smart.
Trying to
No
follow
doubt.
in those footsteps. I'm only working 3 days in the last 2 weeks,
That is
but
true. That is true.
the
That's
goal is to
18
get
days.
to the full 2 weeks. It's a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Not being able to work, being able to, on the last 2 weeks of the year, not work 3 days in the middle. That's got to be nice, doesn't it? I think so.
Mm, yeah.
Well,
Do you, yeah, well,
are you? Did you? That was me asking the
it's a
audience,
good
by the way.
question. Do you actually enjoy the slower pace that the holidays bring with this, dual week of days off and possibly vacation off and stuff like that? Or are you guys ready to get back to it with the new year?
Well,
And the
I'm not
question
ready.
is, with
Yeah.
that new year, you're not ready.
I was thinking and voicing out loud that I'm not, but I really am. I'm ready. I'm ready. The question was, are
Well,
you ready to
okay,
get
I got
back
another
to it?
question.
All right, hit me.
Yeah, well, are you ready to get back to it? And are you, with you coasting this week, or whoever is, if they are just coasting? Here's a
Right.
question. What's one thing you're done carrying into next year?
Done carrying?
Basically, a
It feels,
resolution, if you would say.
well, it
Something that
felt
you're
like,
going to fix or enact or
well, that
move
felt like a
from.
trick question for a second there, but I kind of get it. So, what is one thing I'm getting rid of? I'm done carrying it. That's a very good question. Okay, and that brings up a return question. Do you believe that resolutions are effective methods for being able to form new habits?
Not at
Hmm.
all. I think whenever it comes to resolutions and people waiting till the new year, that is an excuse and it's never going to last. What I think is whatever you're doing now or whatever that resolution is you have now, you need to start now. Even if it is a couple days before the New Year's, even if it is a week before the New Year's, even if you're listening to this in the year 2027 or
6
28
or 7,
and you're
Wow.
listening to it whenever and you're listening it to it of the week, in the middle of June, start it. Don't wait till the new year. Start it now
Hmm.
and get it going.
Hmm.
You don't need you don't need January 1st to start anything.
I totally, completely, 1,000,000% agree with you. As a matter of fact, I do agree more, even more so, that it's an excuse waiting until January the 1st. It's like,
Mhm.
although a lot of people do practice it, it's like Lent. you know, if you know anything at all about it, people, they kind of party it up, right? And in anticipation of Easter. And I don't see that as an effective strategy at all. It would be
It's a
like saying,
dangerous
well,
thing to say there.
but most of my friends that are Catholic, by the way, agree with me. Yeah, it never works. We do it because it's a practice or it's a ritual or a religious practice or whatever. They still never really follow through with it. And I would imagine there's a Catholic person or two or three right now listening and chuckling because they know that it's highly probable.
Mm. Okay.
But that's the category that we place New Year's resolutions into. Now there are some, very rare, but there are some stories of success. I've heard them. Guys decided they were going to stop
That's
smoking.
true. I mean, there are some possibilities of and it really depends on the type of person you are.
Wow.
Most people can't follow through for two reasons. First of all, they're postponing it for so long that they're gonna either finally do it and then just give up, or it's because of the fact that their resolution they fell off because it was too extreme. The reason why they made it a resolution was because it was such a big goal. I'm gonna lose 100 pounds in a month. Sure you are. I'm gonna lose 100 pounds in a year. That's still insane. Good luck with that. That's changing your life in a day, and that is really hard for a lot of people to do whenever they have a consistent routine going on and they're already accustomed to certain, ways of living and such and so on. And making it too extreme of a resolution or too extreme of a goal can actually put you off. And that's why you start small and you go, "This is where I want to get." And it's feasible within a couple weeks. It's manageable within a month. And then all of a sudden, if you do reach the goal, amazing, keep it going.
Yeah, I totally
Usually
agree
that is the momentum you need to keep it going.
because it largely happened for you in that same fashion, did it not?
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
in my opinion, what you're saying right there and what I've just come to discover is usually the small changes are what lead to the big announcements. Big announcements don't
Wait a minute.
happen without small changes for a long period of time.
Oh, yeah, but I like the way you said it the first time. What did you say? Go ahead.
Usually the small changes are what lead to big announcements.
Oh man, dude. Yes, I'm totally. I mean, I'm just letting that
It's
sink in.
nothing major, but something to live
Well,
by.
and it's the little things that make a big difference, which is saying the same thing only differently.
Yes,
And I
especially
totally
over
agree
time.
with you. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So if you're listening right now, and for those of you that are listening and those of you that are watching, I really can't say it enough, even though Noah's the one who said it, that taking the time to just make those little changes, one of the most
Mhm.
important changes you can make right at this time in your life is making God one of the small or big, but
Big
starting
time.
small.
If you feel as if your relationship with him isn't strong
Come on,
enough or isn't
come on,
what it should be,
come on,
start
come
small.
on, come on.
Have conversations with him.
Yes.
Or just like with normal New Year's resolutions to where you want to be healthier instead of saying be healthier and you think you have to change your whole life. No, just drink more water, drink less soda.
Yeah.
Maybe if you want to do better with your habits, write things down so that way you have that. Or
Yes.
you want to get better sleep, go to bed early. Don't sleep with your phone.
Yes.
It's small
Yes.
things like that that make big
Yes.
changes, and
Yes.
all of that can lead to a more positive outlook on life and
Absolutely.
even, using God as as a strength, as a key factor, a key component in that growth, it only enhances it and helps overall just growth.
Man, I want to jump up and down and shout hallelujah. That's
Well,
so
there you have it.
well, it's very well said. Very so, but so valuable because there are people, well, many, many, many people thinking about a New Year's resolution. And like you said, they're probably trying to do something really big and maybe even unattainable and really need to just take a small bite and cause that to become a habit, right? Just keep doing that thing. Keep doing that
Sometimes
thing.
that's all it takes.
Yeah. And then as all of a sudden they notice it has become a habit and it is making a difference, take another little bite, big bite, then just or a little bigger bite, and daily, and then daily, and then daily. Oh wow, this is really affecting my life for good. I'm gonna, man, dude, that is so powerful. Okay, you heard it here on Duo
That's all I
Jive.
have to say. That's all I have to say this week.
Oh, okay then. Make that the last thing, it's so important. It's so important. We, and I don't want to speak for but I'm assuming we really want to make a difference. So if you're listening right now, please know that this is just coming from a place of sincerity. You can make a difference in your life. We hope that we're helping you do that. Just take small
Little
little
steps.
steps and make it a routine. Make it a routine. Just do it
What are
every
you
morning.
doing differently today that you didn't do yesterday?
Well, I didn't do anything differently today, but I wasn't setting out to make a change in that way. I really probably should. Not probably. I absolutely should. I
Starting
think
point.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well,
Every
I mean, it's
person
just a starting
has,
point, but yeah, it's that.
yeah. Well, every person that we know, and every person in the world for that matter, has something or several somethings, like I do, that they want to change. They know they need to change. It's a character flaw or a habit, a bad habit, or something in their life that needs to change. And just start with a little bit, just a little bit, once a day, every morning. Set a reminder on your phone. This is what I'm gonna do every day, every day, every day. I love it, dude. Well said. So what was it that you said?
Well, start the new year off right. That's how you want to. You don't have to start the new year off right. You have to start off your life now right. And in the new year, you'll be able to grow even more from it.
Yes.
It'll only grow more and more and more. But don't wait for the new year. Don't wait for someone else to do it. Start now with whatever you
Yes.
got going on.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I'm nothing special to that. I'm working on it myself.
We all should be.
So
And yep. With that,
with that, I mean, a question for you guys is what's one thing you don't want to bring into the next year? Don't want to bring into the next year. And if there is something, start now. It doesn't matter what day it is or what month it is, even if you're listening in January and the new year is 12 months away, start now. What's one small habit you could start before January 1st? Something that you can
mm,
actually, a positive habit, or
mm,
what would a better year actually look like for you? Maybe not Instagram.
yeah. Come on. Come on. That's pretty powerful. Yeah. And can I add something to that? Make yourself accountable.
Go for it.
Share share with someone who's important in your life and whose opinion you care about. Share with them what you're trying to do, this change that you're making. Don't make it something that's 100% in here. Bring it out and share it with somebody so that they can help you be accountable. They can help you
Help
remember.
is always a good thing.
Yeah. Whoa. Come on. Amen. You
We
heard here.
totally made this way too deep than it has to be. Like don't waste time, start it now. Start now. Just leave it at
Yes.
that.
Yes. Don't waste time. Okay, so I'm not going to make it a New Year's resolution, but starting tomorrow, I'm sorry, but I just
Yep,
had
but
to.
starting tomorrow, I'm going to do this. I'm going to lose 100 pounds tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow just happens to be the 1st of January. So even if I
It
don't
does.
want,
Yeah, wow, actually, that's kind of ironic.
so even if I don't want it to
It's
be a
still
New
a New
Year's,
Year's resolution. That's
it's
funny.
still going to be a New Year's resolution. So that was funny. I'm sorry,
Mm,
nobody else found it funny, but I did. Anyway,
yeah, well, There's probably a few.
Just do it. And you know, you're listening to this a couple days after we recorded this podcast, and so naturally it won't be for you a New Year's resolution like it will be for me. But if I wanted to make tomorrow the official start date of doing some new habit or new thing in my life, it would be, of course, a resolution, because we are recording this on New Year's Eve. It is the last night of 2025.
New Year's Eve 2025.
Yep. And I'm hoping that your new year starts off prosperous, starts off joyful. You too can be one of the richest people that you know, especially when you don't have any money in the bank.
That's a way to end it right there.
Well, my brother,
We wrap it
Happy
up.
New Year. Huh? Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yep. Thanks for spending Christmas with me. Thank you guys for tagging along with us and starting this journey this year. It's been a big year for us. This is where we started Duo Jive,
Yeah.
the year of 2025. So look forward to more and hopefully double the growth that we have. Well, hopefully some growth that we have in 2026. Thank you for tagging along and being a part of, just the holidays in general. And, whether you're driving, relaxing, showering, whatever you're doing while you're listening, just thank you for listening. And also, if you haven't already, make sure to shoot a subscribe or a follow and join us before 2027.
2027. Yeah, I'm not thinking about that right now, but Happy New
Crazy to
Year.
think. Oh yeah, just 2026.
Yes, sir. All right. Later.
Hot take for you guys. Leaving you guys this with, for the beginning of the new year, end of the new year, I'm going to try to leave you guys something that you may disagree with or you may agree. Let me know. New Year's resolutions are overrated. If you really needed to change, you'd have done it last week or yesterday or never. And with that, live life to the fullest.
Peace out.